Champion City Podcast, where we tell real stories from grinders, hustlers, and everybody on the come up. If you're still in the trenches or you're still trying to get that bag, this for you. This your blueprint, your motivation, your platform. Let's go.
No, I think is that okay?
What up, everybody? Man,
Hey.
that's what's up. So on the TV is a little delay and stuff, you know? You'll see it change and shit, but it's like,
Okay.
I want to say like 3 minutes, but you know?
Okay.
What up, everybody, man? Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate everybody that's supporting the channel. And it's been a minute since we had an interview because we've been so busy, you know, trying to do all kinds of things, man, you know. But today we got Blazzzy in the house out of Oxnard, California.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And just say,
Thank you.
yeah,
for
for sure.
having
Appreciate
me.
you making the trek out here, you know.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely is a little drive out, huh? You know?
It was, but I'm here, so.
Yeah. You would think for Saturday there would be no traffic, and today's Saturday, no? Yeah, today's
was-
Saturday. And shit.
I think it's when there's
the
the
most,
most
huh?
traffic.
Todos
But
se
it's
vienen
okay, I'm here.
de paranda. Everybody
Yeah,
comes for the
just-
party and stuff. huh?
Just for you guys.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You know. Nah, but
Yeah,
thanks
of
for
course.
joining us,
Thank
man. You
you.
know. So yeah, why don't you take a little moment and introduce yourself here? You know.
Yeah, so my name is Blazzzy. Well, they know me as Blazzzy. I'm actually from Mexico City. Soy mexicana.
Mhm.
And I grew up in Oxnard. So I'm like, you know, have like the best of both worlds, you know, West Coast rap and Mexican street rap. So
That's dope. Did you grow up in Mexico at all, or you came
Yes.
here at a young age and stuff?
I came here when I was 12.
Mhm.
I'm 27, so half of my life. in
Oh,
Mexico.
okay. Yeah. Did you rap in Mexico?
No, not really. I wanted to. So I have 3 brothers, right?
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to, and they would always fucking make fun of me. You know how
Oh
brothers are.
yeah. Especially
But
especially Hispanic brothers and
Oh,
shit. Huh?
fuck, man, they suck.
Oh, even Hispanic
They still-
families in general and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Huh? Yeah,
they
yeah.
they fucking bully you.
Yeah. Your nickname
But-
your nickname wasn't Blazy, no? So what do your brothers call you and shit? Because everybody has a
Just my
nickname
name.
in Mexico,
Honestly,
really?
no,
Yeah.
they- just
Yeah?
my name or Güera.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Everybody got a nickname in Mexico.
Mhm.
Even me right here, like when I was trying to let my hair grow, I couldn't make it slick back. So me llamaban pelos valientes and shit.
Pelos valientes.
Yeah, because my uncle said porque nunca se echan para atrás and shit. Yeah.
That shit's funny.
But no matter what you do in life in a Hispanic life, man, and
Yeah.
family, that's why I always saw
For
like
real.
you grow thick skin, huh? Like when it's
Yeah,
like
you
bully,
do.
like man, I grew up with my family is a bully
No,
and shit,
yeah,
you know?
and some of like two of my brothers are still like, you're rapping, that's crazy, this and that, but not because they think it's weird, just
Uh-huh.
because they think it's dangerous, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
and I'm like,
Especially what
I'm
you
still gonna fucking do it. I
yeah,
don't care.
especially if you're an LA rapper and stuff, man, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean it could be dangerous depending on what you're saying, but honestly, your music to me is very inspiring, like about
Mhm.
struggle and then just like I like when you mix the Spanish and the English
Yeah.
together and stuff, you know? I think you got a good vibe. The song I actually used for your flyer is one of my favorite songs,
Oh,
the
thank you, thank you.
Cruising on the
Oh, that one.
805, you know? And then
You
you
know,
have a verse in English and a verse in Spanish,
I
no?
do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
dope, you know?
that one. That's like the first song I recorded and released. Actually,
Oh,
that's my
really? Yeah.
first. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
first
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's start back a
So
little bit. So growing up Mexico City, what do you remember? Mexico City, you say, right?
Mexico City,
Yeah.
la Ciudad de Mexico, sí.
What part?
It it was it was close to the stadium.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
around there,
Yeah,
it was definitely ghetto.
yeah.
But I was pretty happy, you know. I feel like in Mexico, you find happiness in different things because you know you cannot be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
Like
does. You know,
that's not really the goal, so you find happiness in different things.
yeah. And you know, it's a trip that you say that because I just saw a story the other day about Duno. You know Duno,
Do
right?
not.
He's a comedian and stuff, right? And he does a lot of other stuff, but I know him for being a comedian. He was interviewing his mom.
Mhm.
And I don't know if this interview is new or how old. I just came across it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he was asking his mom, like, hey, you grew up poor, no? And
Uh-huh.
she was like, yeah. And then were you sad? And he was like, nah, like I found
Really?
happiness. Like I
Yeah.
was happy in my life. I was never embarrassed and stuff, you know? And I think like the story she was telling was dope, you know, because it is to me a lot of truth
Yes.
and like once you're comfortable with who you are yourself, like nothing can stop you, nothing can break you and stuff, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you work on things that people cannot take, like you know your morals, your
Yeah,
character,
your
that shit,
character.
like you're like already rich, you know. But of course, I'm grateful that I'm here,
Yeah.
and you know I have opportunities to get. Honestly, if man, if you don't know anything, if you don't do anything with your life here, it's just because you're fucking lazy. Because
Yeah.
there's opportunities
Yeah.
everywhere,
Or you make a lot of
everywhere,
excuses
man.
like, oh, that guy has a head start or this. Nah, it's like, nah, everybody got 24 hours in one day.
No,
You know?
they,
Right?
yeah,
You can choose to spend
yeah.
them however you want and shit, you
Yeah,
know?
and we all got
Hey,
families and shit. Like,
yeah.
you know, don't be discouraged. Like, for example, me, I have two kids, and I started rapping when I was a mother. You know,
Oh,
and
really? Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
and you know, just for all the girls out there, don't be discouraged. Don't be like, don't think that just because you have kids, like you can't fucking rap or do whatever you want to
Or
do,
your passion,
model
right?
or
You know?
whatever
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to do. You can still do it, and it's gonna teach your kids that no matter what, they could still follow their dreams and take care of business too. You
Yeah.
know? Like fucking provide and shit,
No,
and be a good parent,
yeah, I
because
think
that
that
does matter.
it
Fuck,
does. It does.
it
Yeah.
really does.
And it's hard to find free time for sure, no? What's up,
Gotta
SI
make
West
it.
Best? She's like Blazy and Smurfs. That's what's up.
Hey,
Yeah,
¿qué
yeah. Thanks for
onda?
tapping in, man.
What's up?
Appreciate you. I'm trying to pose this thing. My bad. I am paying
No
attention,
wor-
but
no
I'm trying to
worries.
pose that like a short to show that we're live, but I couldn't find the actual image and shit. You know? Yeah. You know, my family is from Michoacan.
Okay.
But they moved to Mexico City. So
Oh,
they
got
actually
it.
live in the hood in Mexico City. It's called
Mm.
Iztapalapa and
Oh,
shit, you know? Yeah.
we call it Iztapalacra.
Yeah. Yeah, right there, the taxi drivers don't like going
Oh
right there, you know?
shit.
And there's a joke that the clowns make over there where they say, Iztapalapas, hasta los perros traen cuchillos and shit, you know?
Facts, facts. No,
Yeah,
Iztapalapa is
yeah, it is a
crazy,
place
honestly.
where you know like you got to be careful, like the buses
You
get
really do.
robbed and
Yeah.
you know all that type of stuff, man, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been there,
Pretty
I
crazy.
love it, you know. And like the
The
food,
food, man.
the bread, like like honestly you can hit a corner and there's like a different
Mm-hmm.
food like in every corner and shit.
Yeah.
And one of the things I enjoy the most about just in general in Mexico is the hustle. Like everybody's making money over there, like whether they're
You
selling
have to,
candy,
man.
they're selling bread, you know, they run a restaurant or they're
Yeah.
doing tricks on the sidewalk or
Yeah.
fire or whatever and shit, you know. like everybody's doing something to make that money, you know. And I like that
Yeah.
environment and shit, you know, because to
Yeah.
me it just makes me realize first how fortunate I am, right?
Yeah.
That I don't have to like spit fire out of my mouth, which
Or
is
your
actually
kids,
it's
man.
actually really dope. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But I mean, I don't want to be putting gasoline or
facts.
fuel in my mouth, no. And then that my kids, like you're saying, don't have to be out there selling gums
Yeah,
or
that's crazy,
hustling or
man.
something like that, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you go to Guatemala, you really see it right there. Like,
Have you been there?
yeah, my wife's from
Oh
Guatemala,
shit.
so my mom's
No, that's
Guatemalan
even
and my
crazier in
dad's Mexican. It
Guatemala. Like
is and shit,
it's
man. You know,
really poor
it's
out
really
there.
there's a lot of poor areas. You
Yeah.
know, like I'm telling you, we were there at a Domino's, and my wife's gonna get mad if I put her on the spot, but she was crying because
Mm.
like this kid was walking in and his story was like, hey, I just need some food to take home, and you know, like so we
Yeah.
bought a pizza and like you know all kinds of stuff,
Yeah.
but
Cause like
the struggle is real. You know.
yeah, like for example, my kid's grandma, she's from Nicaragua.
Mm-hmm.
They're all from Nicaragua, and
Yeah.
like when they would go out there, they would go to the mercados,
Mm-hmm.
and the kids would just run and grab some like bread or whatever they could get. They just be stealing food and stuff because they literally don't got.
Yeah.
And not
That's
even, I'm not gonna say they don't have money, but they don't have the opportunities. So
yeah.
we are fucking grateful. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
definitely.
grateful and we are fortunate,
Yeah,
honestly.
especially now in the creator economy that we live in, no, where like you can go on a live
Facts.
and talk about anything now and turn that into some kind of paycheck or
Yeah.
monetization and stuff. Or
Yeah.
there's actually really no reason now to just like not do anything and stuff. You
Exactly.
know? Yeah.
Exactly. Also, like, I know a lot of people in Mexico that like they wish they could afford a studio session,
Yeah.
a
Right.
video. It's
Yeah.
like their fucking dream, and they're so fucking good. But it's just like you don't have those resources. So we
Yeah.
are definitely,
Yeah. Definitely. So
just
yeah.
very
So you
fortunate.
here? So you didn't rap when you were in Mexico. You
Mm-mm.
came here at 12. What really got you into music and stuff?
Well, I've always been listening to rap ever since I was little.
Uh huh.
Like I said, I have three brothers. I used to listen to Cartel de Santa, all of those OGs, um, OG Spanish
Café Tacuba and shit.
rappers. Yeah, but like Cartel de Santa is like
Like raw.
fucking yeah. Cartel de Santa is Cartel de
It's
Santa, and I'm
like
like,
el three of
and I'm
rap
like,
and shit.
you can't play any music right now, huh? Like,
Not live. Yeah.
okay,
Well,
okay,
it's
I
not
want to
connected,
show.
but yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I want to show them.
Yeah, you
But
can put it on the mic
yeah,
actually, but
okay,
I
I'm
don't know,
gonna
just
show
like
you
a
this
couple
shit.
seconds of it and shit. You know?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I learned this fucking song when I was like 7 years old, and I'm like, fuck, like I had no business listening to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy the music we were listening to as young kids and shit. You
Yes.
know?
A ver, espera.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh shit,
I was
that
like, I had
just
no
those
fucking
little.
business listening to this shit at 8 years old, but that's basically how I got
Yeah, yeah,
into, rap. And
yeah.
I always like, like raw rap. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people well, I had like two people tell me that I write the beats as if I was a man. I don't know if that's
Oh
a
really?
fucking compliment or not, but
yeah.
I'm like, okay, sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. And shout out Little Mafia. Shout out Prominent Ones, man. I appreciate you guys tapping in.
Hey.
Jerry's kids, man. Everybody, I appreciate y'all, you know? But yeah, no, so that's dope. So you always kind of like rap
Yeah. Always.
and then
Always.
did you grow up like in a
Yeah.
musical family? Like your family does music or anything like that? Or
It's weird because like okay, so my great grandma, she was a music teacher.
mm-hmm.
But then, they were like, artists don't get paid that much, this and that. So they all started getting careers and shit. And my dad, he's a mechanical engineer, but he used to be a musician too. But he always tells me like, artists don't get paid that much. Like
Yeah.
he's always like, and I'm like, well, I'm still
Mhm.
gonna do it, and
Yeah.
just
You're passionate about it and stuff,
Yeah.
no? Yeah, yeah.
But he understands now. Like, he's like, "Can you call me? I want to talk to you about something." And I was like, "Oh, they're gonna interview me." And he's like, "Okay, just don't mention my name because I don't want to be more famous than I already am."
Yeah, that's a
Okay?
trip, man, you know? And
It's funny.
yeah, yeah. And then so like how do you remember getting started into writing your own music and stuff?
Um, I would write lyrics in like high school. But I was just well, I've always been like a loner,
Oh, okay.
kind of,
Yeah, yeah.
And I had like fucking dreadlocks when I was in high school, so
Uh-huh.
everybody would be like, "Ay, es que no se baña," she doesn't take showers and shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
But that was just my style. Like I've never
Uh-huh.
really cared what people think. Like I've always just done whatever I want to
Uh-huh.
do. So that kind of isolated me.
Yeah, yeah.
But back to your question, I started writing lyrics and stuff, but I never really shared it with anyone. And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna record a song, but I don't want to do any videos. Like I'm shy. And
Mhm.
somehow I ended up doing a video, and then I'm like, okay, but I'm not gonna do events because like I don't want all these
You're
people
nervous and
looking
stuff?
at me
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, and I ended up doing it and like
Uh-huh.
podcast, and it just keeps happening. Honestly,
Oh,
I
all
feel like
right.
it's just I just kind of have to go with it. I feel like there's a reason why that shit.
Yeah, yeah. People,
Honestly,
I mean, obviously, for us, I can tell you that we reached out because of your talent and
thank
stuff.
you,
I think we like
thank
your
you. I appreciate
music, and I think just being a like a woman rapper, right? It's not weird these days like it was
it. Sí,
before, but it's still rare.
it is.
Right? So to me, it's
Yeah.
like, especially a Spanish
Mhm.
English rapper, to
Mhm.
me, and it's
Thank
dope.
you.
And definitely that's why I was like, oh, we definitely gotta have her on the show, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, what up, Reckless? Fresh out, and I'm back
Hey.
in the hood. I'm fresh out, and I'm back in the hood.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's that song, man. Not so. So you got started like in music. Like, what inspired you in a way? I guess.
Honestly, I started seeing. I don't know if you remember. There was a wave of like female rappers here in LA. Like I don't know, like maybe 3 years ago.
Like in the
Like
radio and stuff.
Bella. Shout out to all these rappers.
Uh huh.
Respect to I want to mention this. I have respect for every single female. Well, yeah, female rapper that or I don't like saying female, man.
And woman rapper.
Women
Yeah.
rappers in the game before me, because a lot of youngsters don't know how to acknowledge them, and I just want to say that respect to everyone that was
Mhm.
here before me. But yeah, there was like a wave of female rappers like Bella, Por Vida, Ray Monique. Oh shit, they're
Yeah,
so fucking good,
I
man.
never heard of Ray Monique, but I heard of Bella and
Jeez,
stuff.
man,
Yeah.
they're fucking beat. And so I started seeing them and some other rappers from Mexico, and I was like, oh, and I'm really, really fucking good at writing. I like
Mhm.
reading a lot in
Oh
Spanish
yeah,
too.
yeah. That helps,
So
to be honest and shit.
exactly. I like reading a lot and I like writing. And I'm gonna be honest, I used to listen to some lyrics in Spanish and be like, fuck, like this is trash, man. Like I gotta start
Like, I'm better than
rapping.
that and
Like
shit.
I gotta not like that, but I
Nah.
was like, I gotta start rapping because I want to show them like some good fucking lyrics, and that's the same reason why like there's a song that I have. It dice, muchos me preguntan que por qué rapeo.
Yeah,
Es
yeah.
que estoy cansada de su palabreo.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm fucking done. Like I gotta spit something.
Yeah, very lyrical for
But
sure.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Little Mafia. That's the old school gray ones, dude. Anybody that knows me, I like the Reebok classics and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole story.
Okay.
There's a whole story behind it and shit. That I grew up poor as
Your
fuck
story
and shit.
or
Yeah,
okay.
I grew up poor as fuck, and one day, I don't know how many people know this, but my cousin tricked me that I was gonna get my first pair of Reeboks for Christmas and shit.
Simon.
But instead he wrapped the box in like the actual Reebok box in a thing, and inside when I opened it, it had a shirt that said "Got you"
Oh.
for Christmas. Can you believe that shit?
That shit. Are you traumatized by that?
Fuck you. My wife says I am, because if you go to my house, I have 40 pairs of Reebok boxes and they're stacked up. I swear to God, from the floor, there's like 4 areas and they're stacked up to the ceiling.
Did
of
you
pure
show them
fucking
to your
Reebok.
cousin?
No, I don't talk
should.
to him no more and shit.
Ever
But
since then or what?
ever since then, I
That
mean,
shit's
I didn't
funny
see
as
any
fuck.
connection, but I do tell that story, and my wife knows that story, and she knows my Reebok collect. I collect the Reeboks because I like the style of shoe. I like white shoes, and I like that they do the color combination,
Okay.
like a Jordan,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
except I like Reeboks. So my
like
wife
your-
says I'm scarred, so maybe I am, but you know what?
It's your go-to.
Yeah, that's my go-to and shit.
Just-
I think I got
funny.
like 4 pairs over there and shit.
I know, I seen them. I was like, oh,
yeah.
okay. I
Yeah, so
believe
that's
you.
my story and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, but I think that's the trick, man. So definitely you're lyrical in Spanish. Do you prefer to rap in Spanish or English, or do you know the combination of them is dope together, or is there a preference for you?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like trash lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
So I always like if I don't have good bars in English, I'm not gonna put them in the song.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel like I'm really good in Spanish. I feel
Uh-huh.
like I'm better in Spanish. I feel more comfortable in Spanish because I can express myself better. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people tell me like you gotta get out of that fucking because
Mm-hmm.
you're like um holding to holding on to all the potential that you have in English, and I'm like,
Uh,
I know, but I guess I gotta get out of the comfort zone,
yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit in English.
And then work more in English, or
Yeah,
yeah,
work more in English.
yeah,
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 maybe.
definitely. Yeah, I think it's dope. I mean, I think however you feel that the music's gonna sound dope. Are you like one of those people
Um,
that is like a perfectionist where like you play a song, like you'll go and rap it and then you gotta change it and change it and change it? Or
I don't
and there's
like
nothing wrong
changing.
with that. I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
everybody's their own artist and stuff, right? You know?
I don't like changing it that much.
Hmm.
Maybe once,
Like you
but
go
if
ready
not,
almost like this is my
oh
jam
yeah,
right here
yeah,
and shit. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like I have when I write my lyrics, I have like even the times there, and like sometimes I put my ad libs that I'm gonna
Oh,
like. I
your ad
have
libs
all
already?
that
Yeah,
shit
you are a
there already.
perfectionist and shit,
Am I?
huh?
Maybe, maybe.
No, I mean you're just ready. I mean studio
Yeah,
time adds up,
that's what I'm
right? You
saying.
get
Yeah,
me?
like
So if you book an hour and you can make
exactly,
two songs, fuck, why
exactly.
not? You know? Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's also the reason why I always go alone because I'm
Hmm.
like, oh, I can't be distracted. I'm straight to business.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you go to studios alone just to like have your own vibe too, no? Like you working
Yes.
and shit, you know?
Honestly, I really enjoy being alone. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely. Um, I don't feel weird or nothing. Just being by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never bring anybody along. Like it's just me. I feel like I can concentrate better like that.
Yeah, and it's
You
work.
know.
No, it's basically work and shit,
If
no?
yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like to. I man, there was a show like not too long ago, and I had a mezcal drink, and I was fucked up,
Yeah.
honestly.
I'll
So
tell you, I'll
should
tell
probably
you a
not do
move I
that
like
again.
to do. I work with a lot of different artists, and I learned that when you book night sessions, everybody ends up getting faded, and then they stop working and they hanging out and shit.
They never finished the
And,
song.
yeah, and then I started making studio sessions at 10 a.m. and shit. You know, so then everybody
That's
rolls
smart.
out
That's
10
smart.
a.m. And then I started seeing, damn, you would book 8 hours and 10 hours, sometimes 12 hours, and then after 6 or 7 hours, everybody's burnt out. So I started
Yeah.
doing only 6 to 8 hours
Oh,
in the spots and
damn.
stuff, you know. But it's again, you're learning, no? You like
Yeah.
you get into it thinking it's all fun, but then you realize like,
Yeah.
damn, this is money that is just
Yeah.
basically boom. You get me?
Mhm.
Like the studio guy doesn't care, no?
No.
The studio is like, well, I
It's
got 40
business.
bucks
It's
without
business.
engineering and shit, you
But
know?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I always look for people who seem like they're about their business because
Mm-hmm.
they're way less likely to act weird.
Yeah, yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
like
Yeah.
for
Oh, that's a
example,
question I was gonna ask you.
yeah.
Go ahead, though.
But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like for example, Destructive. Shout out to Destructive.
Uh-huh. That was
Uh,
fire,
that
destructive,
guy,
man.
he's fucking straight to business. He's a really nice guy. Him and
Mm.
his wife.
Uh-huh.
I know them both, but
Mm-hmm.
he's like straight to business.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that personally. And also at the studio it's the same thing. And I honestly I have only worked with him and like the people in his studio. Like
Yeah, like Mind Off and
that's
stuff,
who I
right?
work with. Yeah,
Yeah, shout out Mind Off, man.
that's yeah. Shut up.
That's the only studio you make music in?
Yes,
Yeah.
it
And
is.
I think that's kind
I've
of
known them
dope.
for like ever since my first song, like from 2 years ago. I've only worked with them.
Oh, that's dope. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's like that. Like one thing that I've always heard, and my homie right here, Trench Kids,
Uh-huh.
Jefferson Park, told me too that he heard that once you find a good producer, a good engineer, or whatever,
Yep.
like why that stick to them, no?
Yeah.
Because they make you sound good. They learn your
Mhm.
your like the best to make your
Mhm.
music the best and stuff, you know.
Exactly.
So I think that's good that you found something. Honestly,
Yes.
if Mind Off was closer, I would probably have everybody go there and shit. You get me?
He's fucking
Yeah,
good. Like
he
he
is
went to
good.
school for that shit
Yeah.
and everything.
He
Like
knows the
he's
fundamentals,
yeah,
and not
yeah,
only that, like the times that I've been there with him, shout out Mind Off, man, because the
yeah.
times that
Shut
I've
up.
been there, he makes the song better. Like there's even times where there's a
Shit.
beat and
Man.
he gets his guitar and he'll add to the
Yeah.
beat, or and
Yeah.
then when you leave the studio session, you leave with a mixed and mastered song, right? You know,
Right
and
there
then the
and then.
quality is good. You get me?
It's
To
very
me, you
good.
know, like
Yeah.
so it's like that's the best bang for my buck I've ever gotten and shit. You know?
Really?
Yeah, with him and shit
I
for
didn't
sure.
know that.
Yeah, hey, and no disrespect to all
No, no,
other
no.
engineers because there's
No
a lot of good
disrespect. No,
people.
there
But like
is.
when I
There
go there
is.
and I pay $40 and
Yes.
I leave with a song ready to upload, to
Mm-hmm.
me that's fire and shit.
That's
You get
fire.
me? Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
he's cool to be around, no? Like he
He is.
vibes, he's
He
funny and
is.
shit. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's really, respectful with everyone
Mm-hmm.
there. Well, at least in my case. Also, one time I brought my kids. They were just on their tablet and stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, there's not a problem with him. He's
Yeah.
just he's a chill guy.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a chill guy.
Yeah. And then how is it like being a woman in the rap game or the music industry in general, you know? I mean like is everybody always trying to hit on you and shit? Is everybody like always trying to be in the studio with you like, "Hey, let's get a studio session together," but they're trying to hit on you or things like that, you know?
I feel like by now I can spot bullshit from a mile away.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I know who's serious. I know who just wants to chill with me,
Mhm.
and I don't fucking waste my time anymore. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
no es que me crea mucho, like I'm
No.
not like, oh, I just gotta fucking look out for myself.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
for
like
sure.
you gotta stay through chat.
Yeah, yeah, you do.
Yeah, and
No, you do.
I had one bad experience,
Mhm.
and actually I still have this song with this guy. I fucking love that song. It's a really good song, but fuck him. I don't like him.
Oh man, he's a
I
dog
had a
and
problem.
shit.
Yeah, like
yeah.
he really tried to do too much.
Oh,
And
really?
I was like,
Like
so
disrespectfully
yeah,
or like like because there's
disrespectfully.
okay, yeah.
It's because men will only go as far as you let them, But
Mhm.
if you're like putting a stop and you're like, okay, this is
That's
my
a good way
boundary,
of
don't
putting it.
cross
Yeah, yeah.
and they're still trying to cross it, then that's when there's a problem,
Mhm.
But I think it's just been one time that happened.
Let's put him on the
For
spot.
the
Who
most
is he
part.
and shit?
Oh no!
Is the song released? Maybe just a song name
It
and
is
shit.
okay.
You know?
The song is called "Fucking Why I Do It."
Why I
But
do it?
I've said it before. I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
guy. It's just
Nah, maybe you'll
But-
change his life and shit for next time. You know?
Hopefully. Just kidding. But it's a really good song.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's I just gotta like try to follow my intuition, like who
Yeah.
I should work with, who I shouldn't work with.
Mhm.
I don't really care if they hit on me or they think I'm cute. Like
Well, yeah, that's
it's
just
not,
that's natural,
it's
isn't
natural.
it? But like
I
once
take
you say like, "Hey, I'm
compliments
here
as,
to
you know.
work and shit," then you respect
Yeah.
that too, right?
Yeah,
You get me?
exactly.
But it would suck to get invited to a studio session just so they can hit on you.
Expecting to work, because that has
Yeah, you
happened.
know?
They're like,
Yeah.
oh, let's go to a studio session and we'll figure out the song there. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
nah,
do you
send me
mean?
the beat,
like,
bro.
send me the
You know?
beat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tell me when it's gonna be, and I'll be there. I have an hour, and let's just fucking do what we gotta do. You know?
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
that's basically.
Yeah,
it.
there are times I think where you want to vibe, but you should be able to send some beats, I guess, too, you know? But to me, I've seen the best songs
Yeah.
get made when the artists meet together,
Okay.
right? And then
Okay.
like you put the beat on and they create the song there. Like, hey, I got a hook, hey, And I've seen
Yeah.
that those songs are most successful too.
I
know?
wish, but I just, I think I haven't really worked with anyone like that. You might be right,
Mhm.
but I just gotta like not trust them. I gotta trust myself to be around them.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
no,
I
for
just
sure.
gotta like trust myself.
Yeah. And then like you
And my
build a good
intuition,
spot at
basically.
Mind Off and stuff, so like
Huh?
that's good. Like you build a good relationship at Mind
did.
Off too and stuff,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's good. But yeah, no, I would
For a
think
while.
that you would have a lot of things that happen
Oh,
like that, So
And back to what you were asking me, if
Mhm.
people hit on me, sometimes I feel like they get intimidated
oh yeah.
because they feel. I don't know what they think of me. Honestly, I'm just a regular fucking.
Well, if I
person,
hear
you
your
know?
songs, I'll
I'm
be
just
like,
a
damn,
regular
she got a
person."
strap in her purse and shit,
But I'm fucking sweet. Like once people know me, they're like,
yeah.
"Fuck!" Like I'm so sweet. Like I'm,
Uh-huh.
I'm not.
Now, based on
rude
your
or
songs,
nothing at all.
based on your songs, not rude but aggressive.
Am I aggressive? Like
In
right
your
now?
music,
Even like right now?
like I don't know, I don't think so. No.
Right?
But in your music, like
music,
hearing your music, I'm like, damn, she's an aggressive person and shit. Like
It's because
yeah,
that's
you
one
know?
side of me that I gotta keep.
Yeah.
Gotta keep control.
Usually
But
what
yeah,
I
that's
do-
just one side of me, but no, I'm not like that.
You
all the
could be,
time.
yeah.
I have changed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. No, hey, people grow,
Yeah.
And I mean,
I'm
whatever,
a señora now, man.
whatever
Like, I
works
got
for you.
kids, I got
Yeah.
family. I'm not
That's
trying
the
to
other
be
thing. So,
stupid out here,
like,
you
are you
know?
married and stuff, or
I'm single,
single?
just so everybody knows.
Oh, okay. Just putting that out there and shit,
But, no brokies. No
Oh, no
brokies.
brokies and shit. There you go, man.
I'm being serious.
Hey, some people are looking for a support system and shit,
Hell no, get a
like,
dog,
¿cómo
man.
te dicen?
Get
When you say, hey, do you work? And it's like, well, what happened was and shit, that's
Oh
like,
my
yeah, hey, I'll
God.
see you later and shit,
I don't know. Excuses are just. I
Yeah,
hate
yeah.
excuses. But anyway, yeah, I'm single.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
single.
yeah. And you have kids,
I
right?
have my 2
So
kids.
how do
Mhm.
your kids feel about you rapping? Like, how old are
They
they?
love it. One is 8
Uh-huh.
and the other one is 5.
Okay, yeah,
They
yeah.
love it. Some of their teachers know me. At the beginning, I was like, shit, like
You said 8 and 5, right?
8 and 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And some of their teachers know me and stuff, and they're like, "Can I
Mhm.
follow you on Instagram?" Like at the beginning, I was like shy,
Mhm.
but then I was like, "Why not? It's the community.
Yeah.
Why not?" Yeah.
If you're like I said, like if you're original to your like how your music is,
Mhm.
if that's you, I think there's nothing to be
Yeah.
shy about, right? You
Yeah.
get me? But I mean, but if you're like capping, obviously you would be
Yeah,
like, wait a minute, that's not
man.
her. I
Nah,
see this
yeah.
sweet mom right here,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like my music, a lot of people might get confused if they don't really listen to the lyrics.
Yeah.
Because the beat is fucking like
Yeah,
aggressive
yeah.
and my flow
It's
is
like
also
gangster song and
yeah,
shit. Yeah.
aggressive. But
Yeah.
the lyrics, if you really fucking pay attention to
Mhm.
that, like most of the times I talk about like struggles,
Yeah.
but I also talk a lot about like accountability.
Mhm.
I have a song that says like, I was doing all this, I was doing all that, and I almost lost my family and stuff. And and I was like, and I was wondering to myself like, what is this, God? Like what? And
Mhm.
then I was like, no, that was my decision. It was
Mhm.
my decision to be doing all that stupid shit. And also I think that's important to fucking okay, yeah, everybody has struggles and stuff,
Yeah.
but you gotta get up, you gotta take accountability for the shit that you're doing. You gotta be a better parent, because
Mhm.
yeah, that's and that song Hip Hop, the one that I'm gonna perform right now,
Mhm.
that's also it's about like sometimes you feel like it's not worth it to change your ways because there's
Mhm.
always betrayal and shit that happens. But I was like, no, there's always a solution.
Yeah.
At the end of the
I
day.
feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna do a mic drop after. So new mic
Mhm.
drop coming up too,
Stay
man. Stay
tuned.
tuned for that. What up, Joker? Thanks for tapping in, bro.
What's up?
Appreciate you, man. But yeah, so yeah, I want to ask you more things about your kids in a bit, but
Yeah.
like to go back to what you're saying about accountability and stuff. Hey, man, like honestly, I work with a lot of people, and all I hear is excuses all the time and shit.
Yeah.
And not only that, like I guess people that say, "Oh, I'm nice" or whatever,
Sí.
shouldn't say they're nice, no? I mean, but
Mhm.
like I feel like I'm a good dude,
Mhm.
and I give a lot of chances and all that, but it always backfires.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, like it always
That's how you
like
feel?
yeah, like to me it always like, oh, I'm gonna hook this person up, and it's
Okay.
like they end up shitting on you or whatever and shit. You get me? Like I see that happen a lot. You get me? And then it's like even though you're kind of like a kind person and you're like, man, I'm gonna let it go. Your words get twisted, or like something you said, and then like they take it negative and shit.
I guess you can't be too nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I guess just respectful, but I don't know. I feel like if you're too nice, that
Well,
shit
people take
happens,
advantage of it. That's a fact of life and
unfortunately.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So, but let me ask you this:
Mhm.
when you were about to like work with whoever that was,
Mhm.
did you have like a gut feeling that it wasn't a good idea? to
People
help
tell
them?
me all the time. My wife is my gut feeling and shit.
Did your wife tell you
My
that it
wife
wasn't
always
a good
tells
idea?
me, "Don't do it," and then I always go against the
¿Ves?
grain, and it fucking
Ahí
backfires and
está, ya
shit.
ves?
Yeah.
Women are
That's
always
why
right. I'm just kidding.
women do got a good intuition. Look, esa
we
West
do-
Bad,
we
she's
do
like,
have a good
not the
intuition.
excuses and shit.
Let me tell
Yeah,
you
they
this.
call it a woman's intuition for a
Yeah.
reason and shit. You know?
I feel like women, like to me, I don't want to sound like too fucking crazy and shit, but
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like women.
Oh,
I
here
feel
we
like-
go. Nah.
Yeah, here we fucking go. I feel like women protect you in like the spiritual world, and men protect you in the physical world.
Hey, that's
what
a
I
good way
think.
of putting it,
I don't
actually.
know.
You know?
Up to you guys.
Yeah. No, that's a good way
I'm
of
a little
putting it,
crazy
you know?
too, so.
People take kindness for weakness. That's been a fact of life.
Yeah.
What's up, Nefarious? Thanks for tapping
Hey,
in,
what's
bro.
up?
we just right here with Blazzzy, man. Telling her story, clowning around and shit, man.
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions?
Oh yeah, shoot any
Or
questions on the chat right there. You can
yeah,
kind of. Do you
right
read
there.
that? You can read that
A
or
little bit,
no?
yeah.
Yeah. All right,
I'm
cool.
kind of blind. I need my.
I'm getting
glasses.
old. I'm getting blind too and shit. But I can read some of it and shit. I can see all the blue dots.
¿Qué dice?
Nefarious. People say people
Shut
take
up.
kindness for weakness. That's from SOS Best and shit.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. So my wife a lot of times tells me like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that." A lot of times I don't listen, and sometimes it works out, but the majority of the time it doesn't. Like I always ask for her opinion. She always gets mad because sometimes I don't follow it, and she's like, "Why you ask for my opinion?" But it's like I want to hear it though. Like I do have value in that opinion. Like But
Yeah.
sometimes like I have to go with what I think I'm right because at the end of the day, just like
You're an individual.
you're an individual. If something goes wrong,
Sí.
it's gonna be your decision, no? Like
Facts.
you're gonna own it. Like that's what
Facts.
comes back. That's what I was trying to get back to accountability. So
Mm.
at the end, like I don't get mad no more because now it's like, well, I knew I shouldn't have done it. I had some advice not to do it. I still did it. Now I'm gonna eat that shit. You get me? Like that's how I kind of learn. So now I just learned to like shine it off. Like, hey man, that's not worth my time. Fuck it. It didn't work
Fuck
out.
it.
You
No,
get me?
yeah.
Yeah. Porque before I used to be like, oh fuck, what the
Like,
fuck?
fuck
You
that.
get me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Get
shit.
mad and all that.
Nah, it's not worth
And then
it.
I'm the one that's losing and shit. And then on top of that, I'm mad. Now my day's ruined, right? Like, And then that's when I started being like, yeah, I can't let shit get to me like that,
Nah, it's not worth it, honestly.
Because these
And-
other cats or these other people, they go about their day like,
yeah.
oh, happy, like nothing happened
But
and shit,
honestly, something that really helped me is you gotta understand that even if they see that they're doing something wrong, some people just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like there's people who genuinely not give a fuck,
Yeah.
about nobody but themselves.
That's
So
true.
it's like,
Yeah, that
okay,
is true.
Okay, like
Yeah.
you can't really expect nothing from people like that.
Yeah. And then the other thing, honestly, the way I think of it though is sometimes I think people just don't know. Like sometimes I think when shady shit happens, right?
Oof.
Sometimes I think like, nah, I don't
That's
think
the
they would
worst.
do that. You get me?
They
Like I don't
will.
think they would do that.
They
And I
will.
think maybe in their head they justified something. Like for it to sound good for them. And that's why they did it. No, but then I would be like, fuck, like, and then I try running excuses through my
And
head.
you're
Like if I
maybe
had
they've
to
been
do
through
that,
something,
or
this
you get
and
me?
that,
Yeah.
But we've been through
But
shit too.
and then
we
I
don't
start
fucking act
thinking,
like
why am I
assholes.
making excuses for that
Nah,
fool and
fuck
shit? You
them.
get me? Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah. But nah, it's a trip. So yeah, so accountability and shit.
Accountability, guys.
It's really
Please.
big, and I used to work for a company, and then there were some old Jewish people, man, and the employees, if something happened wrong,
Yeah.
they would be like, oh, well, no say it was Jose, right? And they would call Jose in the office, and Jose would be like,
That was you?
hey, nah.
Oh, your friend?
No, like employees.
Oh.
So let's say I just been in the room where somebody didn't take accountability. So they started with one person, and that person was like, nah, but it wasn't me, it was this fool. And then they call that person, and there's 2 people, 3 people, 4 people,
But
5
were they gonna
people.
get fired or something?
Nah, it's just they're trying to get down to the bottom of the story, but nobody would take accountability. So if they kept blaming somebody else, they would call everybody in the room until they found out exactly what happened and shit, And in my head, I would always think I was young at this time, maybe in my 20s, 21, and I was thinking like, fuck, like why didn't the person just fucking own up to it? Why did it take 7 people to get into this room and
Yeah.
shit? You get me?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of where
It's
I
not
learned
like you're
like
gonna
if
beat
I
your
ever
ass,
yeah.
like-
That's
like,
where I
if you
learned
fucking-
like if I ever fuck up, I'm just gonna own up to it.
Yeah.
Right? Because
that's
I
the
don't
best
want to
way.
have 7 people in the room right here, and then I have to own up to it in front of
Shit.
7 people. No, I
That's
just told the
embarrassing.
boss like, hey,
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah,
It's like
really
that, no? But
yeah,
so with your kids, they like that you rap.
they like it.
Yeah.
They like it.
Mhm.
Sometimes like I don't know. I'm still kind of shy about it sometimes.
Mhm.
Like when we're at the store, they're like, "Hey, mom, let's play your song so everybody knows that you're Blazzzy and you're rapping." I'm like, no. Like, let's
It's
do
not
it
the
right
time,
now.
son.
Not right now.
Yeah. So they
but
must tell other
they're-
friends,
they
huh?
feel proud. They
Yeah,
feel
that's
proud. They
good,
like
that's
it.
good.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
always tell them, like, you can always do whatever you like to do as long as you take care of your family and you take care of business, you take care of yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
But like, say for example, like, are you a person that bumps in your car? Like, do you
what?
play the music loud when you're in your car, or not really?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I do that a lot.
Seriously.
You know.
Uh-huh.
And then let me see. Squad, did you see all the wedding pictures with Blue Devil? Hey, yeah, I saw Blue Devil with the little bow, man. You know, it looked like a good time for sure and shit. You know. Um, but yeah, so definitely, I guess what I was gonna say is like, my kids are embarrassed of me, not like me in general.
Like you're
Like
not cool enough to be rapping or
I'm
something?
like, nah, I don't
Or
rap
to
at
be,
all,
or to
but
be
like
doing this
I'm
or
super ghetto and shit.
okay.
And I guess like I roll up bumping, boom, you know, and I bump like Mac 10, Ice Cube, all the classics and shit, you know. But I mean loud, like I grew up listening to music loud, so I enjoy cruising in my car with the
Yeah.
music bumping,
Yeah.
you know. So they don't like that, you know. They see my podcast, but they see it kind of like very hood, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're
So
not like that? You don't feel like
I
they're
don't
ghetto
know.
like you?
No, I don't think so. They're growing up different for sure, you know. But I think they're just like not used to it, I guess, or
Are
something,
they
you know.
boys or girls?
I have one older boy in high school and two younger girls, one in junior high and one in
Oh, the
fifth
girls
grade.
are definitely like,
My youngest one
yeah.
loves it. She'll
Oh,
come
yeah,
on the
she does?
podcast. She comes on the
Aw.
podcast. It's my two older kids that are just
Okay.
like, oh man, you know. Um,
That's just
it is funny because the other day I was picking up my daughter and I rolled up with the music loud and she kept
she's
walking
like,
and shit.
whoa,
She kept
that's
walking and
that's not.
she ignored me and shit, you know? But it's like, hey man, you know, what can
Wait.
I do and shit, you know?
But maybe when my kids get to high school, they'll
Mhm.
be like that. Cause I know that's when they start like, oh, like
Being
don't pick
embarrassed
me
of their
up,
parents
don't
and
hug
stuff.
me,
Yeah, yeah.
this and that.
Hmm.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, yeah, it could
But
be,
yeah,
you know?
the 5-year-old, he's like, look, mom, I also rap. Like he starts like trying to rap and
Hmm.
stuff. Like he rolls down the windows and he
Yeah.
wants everybody to see him rapping. And
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
cool.
this guy.
That's dope. Yeah. And then, you know, like I'm really family oriented. So,
Yeah.
like, I spend a lot of time with my family. Like, I miss soccer. If you
Facts.
told my wife, I don't spend a lot of time, obviously. No, it's a
Mhm.
perspective thing, you
Sí.
know?
Sí, sí, sí.
But to me, I spend a lot of time. I'm at home with them. I pick them up, drop them off at school, all that, you know?
Yeah.
So when I make flyers, like, I show them, like, oh, what do you think of this new flyer design? Oh, that's cool. Or they'll tell me, like, I get them involved, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to teach my kids to be entrepreneurs too, you know? Like, you don't have to work for somebody. You
Exactly.
could do your own thing, you
Yeah.
know? So they help me out with all that and stuff, you know? And like when I have like a woman rapper, I show my kids like, hey, look, this is a musician. She's a girl. She's doing it. Look, it's her music, and they like it. They're like empowered and shit. So I like doing
Okay.
that for them too, you
Makes
know.
sense.
But I think definitely, I think it's good that your kids support it because
Yeah.
it means a lot, you know. Like especially you're
It
putting a lot
does.
of effort into it and
Yeah.
shit, you know. What
Yeah, it
about your
does.
mom or your
Mm.
dad, your grandma, mother-in-law?
So like I said before,
Before mother-in-law, but you know they have
no,
a
oh no,
grandma,
no,
right?
not
Yeah.
that, not
Yeah.
that. Like I was saying, like I said, like my brothers, they still
Mhm.
kind of, two of them, they still think that it's kind of like dangerous and stuff. And then one of my brothers, he supports me. He's like, I'm glad you found something to express yourself, you
Yeah.
know. But before he was like, until he saw a video that destructive shot.
Mhm.
Yeah, he liked it. And then what else? I don't know. I feel like my family in Mexico, they fucking love it. They really like it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's cool, man.
But
Yeah, yeah.
my family here, they're more like, you have to go to school, just
Mhm.
be a nice girl. Do
They have
this
the
and
image of
that.
what success
Sí,
looks to
sí,
them,
es como
right?
que
Yeah.
like putting up with images and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
but and then my dad, like I said, he didn't really like it at first. He thought that I was gonna be like acting crazy and shit.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, like I'm still, I already changed my ways. Like this is something that I really like doing because it's me, It's not like it's not me being a mom or me being your daughter or me being an employee, it's just me being me.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, I think they support it.
Yeah.
They're accepting it.
Yeah, no, that's
slowly,
good. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't really care about if other people approve it or not.
Mhm.
Like I'm used to that, people doubting me and shit, but I just got I just keep doing what I
Yeah. No, that's cool. And that's what I tell my kids. I was like, hey, I am who I am. I can't change who I am and shit. You get
No.
me? Like I enjoy and then you know what I tell them? I'm 41. Like, I'm not gonna be alive that much longer. Can I enjoy my little joys of life that I like? You
Please.
get me?
Fuck.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
And they get me, you know. But
That's good.
I'm dramatic like that with them
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
Like I try and like, come on, man. Shout out
yeah.
Prominent
That's fine.
Records, man. The 805 in the house. That's what's up.
Hey,
I saw Roto G on
is
here
it
earlier.
prominent? What does it say?
Prominent Records. Blazy, a prominent one from the area coming up.
Oh, hey, what's
Esa West
up?
Best
Gracias,
said, what
gracias.
the fuck? Well, I'm a fan of all my friends and homies. I couldn't read the rest of it. My bad.
Oh,
But you definitely, yeah, appreciate anybody that supports.
yes, be who you are.
I be trying to show
Be
the same love and support back too, for sure. You
indeed,
know?
man. Be who you are.
Yeah.
He's saying that. I mean, I think that's really important because like
Yeah.
you don't want to be mimicking another rapper. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
you are. I think you become valuable in the game when you're doing your own thing, like something different. You
Mm-hmm.
know, not mimicking something. Like just being yourself. I think
Yeah.
that's the best that you could be
Yeah.
doing. Honestly,
Yeah, definitely.
just
And
being
be
like, how can
original
you
and
say
shit, you know?
original?
Original,
Original. There
right?
you
You
go.
know? It says facts
Yeah,
don't change for anyone.
true.
Okay, dice, cálmate, little blue devil. Bilontero. They
¿Qué es
picking on
bilontero?
Lintonero again
Oh,
and
a ti?
shit. Nah, not me. There's
Oh,
a person named Lintonero on there.
oh,
Lintonero, yeah. But now, yeah, originality is key in this game for sure. For you to have a
facts.
different
Facts,
sound.
facts.
What do you find are the challenges of you rapping? Like, like is it
Challenges.
exposure or like getting
Hmm.
discovered or like, are you trying to be famous and shit?
I care more about.
Or you just
You
trying
want
to
me to
get
be honest?
paid? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
mean,
care
every
more
shit.
about
I want to
getting
get paid
paid,
too, you
and
know?
I do want the exposure, the fame. I don't know, like I said, I'm more of a loner, so it's kind of. I don't know if I want to be famous,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. Like I've always been in that little dilemma, and my friend is like, maybe like that's the prize, like. But I don't know if I want to be famous. Like I just want to go with the flow, and um, that's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I do want to get paid, but I feel like not just from music, like from just like from other like I just I want
Like
to have
you
like other streams of income,
like you want to do
as well.
merch one
Yeah,
day?
yeah, like
Yeah.
merch or like I'm working on something right now. I can't really say it, but yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
merch, and then like
Oh, now I
like
want to
my
know what you're working
job,
on
and
and shit,
like
you
yeah, I can't say
know?
it, but I'll tell
Uh-huh.
you guys soon.
All right.
I'm really fucking excited about
Oh,
that.
duh. Can you put the mic just a little
Oh yeah,
closer to
yeah.
your mouth? Yeah, yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
All right, yeah, yeah. So
that's
basically,
basically
the
what I
goal is
want.
to get paid and shit. I think fame is a
Man,
byproduct of
it's
being
que,
successful,
it's que mira. I
right?
feel like
Like,
if you want fame, okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Somebody that is kind of famous here in the West Coast told me, if you want to be famous, you gotta say things that people like your hook has to be something that people like, and it has to be easy,
mm,
and then they'll like it. And it's like, and then like you have to be commercial, you have to be doing everything that they are doing to get that attention, and it's like that's just not really me, so I never really followed that.
yeah, yeah.
Like I'm just doing my own thing. Like I know it's not like what I do is not commercial, like for example, I I know a lot of people like in gangs and stuff like that, like,
Uh-huh.
but I don't really talk about any of that in my songs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk about like any guns or drugs,
Mm-hmm.
um, in a positive way. Um, and I know that that's out of the ordinary for the type of music that I make. So I don't know. I'm just doing my own thing, honestly. I don't really care about like being known for something that I'm not.
Yeah.
If they're gonna know me, they're gonna know me for who I am and what I am and what I represent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and at the end of the day, I feel like that's gonna make me last more in the game. Like, like my music is not gonna be just something that
Like a
was once
trend.
popping. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's not
Yeah.
gonna be a trend. Like you'll be
Yeah.
able to listen to it later. And yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense because a lot of
I
people
don't
do
know.
try and like, oh, this is popping right now. Let me do this, no, and then
Yeah.
it's like that's not gonna last and shit, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. The homie Hoodsta,
Mhm.
I asked him one time, or not asked him, but he told me one time that he wants to make timeless music. like
Hey,
music that
see.
people bump forever and shit. You
Mhm.
know, that'll never go out of style
I
and
think that's
shit.
the
You know?
goal.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the
Mhm.
goal for me. And then, I just want to reach a lot of people with my music. Like I want. Yo siempre decía, like I always used to say, con que me oigan en el barrio, you know, as long as
Mhm.
that was my goal. That
Yeah,
was my
yeah.
only goal for
Uh-huh.
real. When I first started making music, like 2 years ago, that was my first and my only goal. Like for people to listen to me in Oxnard, you know, I just wanted people in Oxnard to listen to me and to know me. And I think they, you know, they're already doing that. But
That's
now
dope.
I'm like, okay, maybe I gotta like expand a little bit more and be like, okay, now in California, now you know, I don't know.
Yeah. It
But
happens,
the
right? Like, I
next, you
mean, and
know,
then,
who
you know, it's
knows?
crazy because you're just doing it because you like it.
I love
And,
this
you know, you're
shit.
trying to get paid and then
I
you'll
love this
do
shit.
more of it and then more people will tap in and shit. You
Yeah,
know, it's just the audience will grow with
yeah,
consistency, right?
yeah.
You know,
And you know what?
haters will grow and fans will grow,
That's
you know? Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like haters. It
Yeah.
mean that you're doing something good.
Yeah.
You know,
For
it
sure.
means that you're doing something good.
Some
For
people say
sure.
I love all my haters and shit, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah, yeah.
Everybody, if you're talking,
As
if
long
you're
as
talking about
as
me,
long as
I
they
love you.
streaming and dropping in
Oh yeah,
comments and
please,
and the thumbs down, fuck it. You
please,
get me?
please.
Yeah,
Yeah, but one of my old friends from Mexico City, we reconnected
yeah.
through one of my videos.
Uh-huh.
That shit is funny. She's like, "Oh wait, is this her? Like this and that?" And then she's like, "Oh yeah, that's her." And then like we reconnected.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
dope. Yeah,
that
yeah.
yeah, like I hadn't talked to her in like 10 years.
Oh man. Yeah,
That
yeah.
was crazy, honestly. I
Mm-hmm.
think that was one of the best moments,
Oh,
honestly.
that is cool
Yeah.
right there, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Young Quicks, Blazy,
Heck yeah.
Caleb, I think would be pretty fire. Caleb, you know Caleb?
Caleb?
I heard of
No.
Young Quicks and shit. I think
Young
the
Quicks,
homie right
yeah.
here
Young
knows Young
Quicks,
Quicks
yeah.
too.
He does a lot of fundraising, not fundraising. ¿Cómo se llaman?
Shows?
No, like where like he donates a lot of stuff
Oh, really?
for the kids. Yeah, like
Oh,
at the
that's dope.
beginning, I didn't know he was a rapper, but one time we went to like a toy drive,
Mm-hmm.
and they gave all the kids like you know, a toy.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
you know, it's for Christmas. But yeah, it was at Wainimi High School. So shout
Yeah.
out to Young Quicks because he be
He's grinding
Yeah.
and giving back to the community and
He
shit.
is.
That's what's up.
He is.
Oh yeah, Lisa, I know you were quoting me because I told my kids because she said I'm not gonna live much longer, but that's what I told my kids. Like I'm not gonna live much longer. Let me enjoy this.
For real,
you know, for
man.
the let me do this. I want to eat my cheeseburger. You know, right now my
cheeseburger,
kids
this
are.
guy.
It's a lot of yeah.
Hey, why they're putting you on a diet
my
or
my
what?
my daughters and everybody, they don't let me buy snacks no more. I love cookies and all that stuff, but they see that I'm growing overweight, so
Growing
you know,
overweight.
like right now they don't let me like buy certain stuff or they hide it. Like the other day,
No way.
I went to the store and I was putting stuff in the cart,
Uh-huh.
like when I go to the store, it's like I'm gonna buy chips and cookies and this and that, you know, like and I like buy meats because I like to grill and stuff. But like
Carne
if
asada.
I show up to the house with groceries, it's snacks and meats.
Okay.
You get me? Not like, oh, I'm gonna make this or it's
Okay.
like I'm gonna grill some steaks and put a salad or like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat some cookies after and shit.
Mhm.
And then I like pumpkin stuff. That's why I like this
Pumpkin
season.
stuff. Oh,
Because
this is
I like pumpkin
your
pie.
favorite
I like
season?
pumpkin. Yeah, it's like I
Okay.
like the pumpkin season.
Do you
know?
get the pumpkin spice latte?
No, sometimes I do with no coffee because I don't like coffee and shit.
Okay,
You know. But my daughter the other day, I had
Girls
two
love
snacks.
that,
I
man.
had two snacks.
Okay.
You know, and one of them was the pumpkin cookies because I couldn't decide, and the other one was like some cheese bread. You know.
Okay.
And then my daughter the whole time was like, oh, she like by the cart, and she ended up going and putting the stuff to pay. And when I
Okay.
got home, I swear I was like pumped up to eat my cookie. I was like, damn, I have a pumpkin cookie and
That's
shit, you know?
fucked up.
Little things in life that I like, right? You know?
Yeah.
And then they're not there in the
Man.
bags. They're not anywhere, you know? And then I was like, damn, where the cookies at? I paid for them because I remember I put them on the thing, you know?
Fuck.
And then my daughter started walking away, you know? And then I was like, Jules, like, what the fuck? Where my cookies at? And then
You
she
knew
looked,
that it was her?
Yeah, she looked at, because she was walking away all weird, and she looked at me
Uh-huh.
and she's like, I took them out of the cashier thing and shit. I was like, oh,
my
man,
gosh.
you know?
Have you been to Trader
She's just taking
Joe's?
care of me. Yeah.
They have good stuff.
They
They're
do.
like for this season.
Yeah, I
Man,
like
it
what they
just
have on
reminded
top
me
of the
that shit.
freezer. They actually have a good pumpkin cookie, but each one is
Wow.
300 calories and shit.
Oh
You know?
no, that's a problem, man.
And
I'm trying to cut the sugar too,
and you know
all that
when you eat
stuff.
one cookie, you can't eat one cookie and shit. No, you
Nah.
gotta eat like four.
Maybe
Imagine.
5.
Yeah,
No,
right.
like maybe
300
5
calories per cookie.
Yeah,
That's like,
yeah.
oh man, you know?
for sure.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, definitely. I like to eat cookies too, man. I like a lot of sweet stuff.
I was
and,
gonna tell you get the zero sugar ones, but those taste nasty.
Yeah,
like
some of
fucking
them
cardboard,
do. You
man.
know, some of them do.
Ugh,
And when you
asco.
get the thins, you know they have the Oreo thin ones now. Like you
I
eat the
don't
whole
like
pack
those.
because they're like 3 cookies make one cookie.
You
and
get the
shit.
thin ones to eat less, and you end up eating the whole
You
fucking
eat the whole.
thing.
You eat more and shit. It's a gimmick. See, they get you
Yeah.
because they already know like, oh, they're gonna these
But
guys.
it has shit for you to like keep eating it. ¿Cómo se llama?
Yeah,
It has.
I just found that out actually.
Yeah, chips too.
Yeah?
That's why like when you're eating chips, you never feel full.
Yeah.
You just want one more and one more and
Yeah.
one more. That's weird.
Actually,
That's
I
crazy
talked
as
about
fuck.
this on the podcast because I forgot
did?
where I saw it, and I saw that they're putting this thing in the food, like the processed food, so that
Uh-huh.
it doesn't fill you up, so that you don't like full and you'll continue
like
eating and
pan,
shit.
like
you
like
know?
the bread and all that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
That's right.
definitely.
Honestly, I think if we should just make fresh cookies and I can eat them all day long and shit until I get full. Fresh chips, fresh everything, and then that's healthy, no?
Just-
Because it's fresh and shit.
Well, not really, because the ingredients here are just.
The same, like even the flour is
food,
like
man.
bleached,
I
no?
can't eat any like milk or cheese here in the U.S.
Mhm.
But when I go to Mexico, I can eat it. It's just
Oh
weird.
yeah. You know what's a trip
Huh.
too? That chicken and meats
Mm-hmm.
here, they're not allowed to be sold in a lot of countries because of
Oh,
our
see?
processing stuff. Yeah, so
Crazy,
chicken
man.
here, they wash it in bleach water, and there's
You're
not allowed in
lying
other
to me right
countries and
now.
shit. Yeah, I just found this out too. So chickens here, because of the way that they're grown and to eliminate bacteria, they wash them in bleach water to get the bacteria out. So that's why you should wash your chicken when you get it and stuff.
Yeah.
But then you're spreading bacteria around anyways,
Everywhere,
right?
everywhere, yeah.
And the other thing is the meats. I forgot what they do. Oh, the meats to plump them up, they do hormones and stuff.
Don't they put color
know?
on them too?
I don't
put,
know.
like,
They do
colored
color,
milk
but
on
I know
them?
that they inject them with hormones, so it's not actual
Oh
all
my
meat. It's
gosh.
not natural meat, you know?
Scary.
Yeah.
That's
So
scary.
yeah, that's why they're not allowed to be sold. Like in a lot of countries, it's banned.
Oh,
Especially
different
like in
countries, right?
Europe, they don't
Yeah.
buy our chicken, they don't buy our red meats and shit. You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, honestly.
I mean, when you get a
Makes
big old
sense.
steak and it's like so big, and you're like, damn, we got this in the U.S. Like in other countries, they don't have them that big because
No.
they don't plump the animals up and
Also,
shit.
like
you know?
fruit,
Uh-huh.
it's not that big in other countries.
Oh,
like
yeah.
fresas in Mexico are like, just little thingies like this. Here they're like fucking big ass.
Yeah.
Like they look like apples almost.
And then
Yeah, and they make them grow in like 2 weeks.
yeah, and
you
no
know, that shit
seeds and
doesn't
shit,
have
right?
no nutritional value, no
Yeah.
nothing.
Like you notice, excuse me,
Yeah.
you notice how oranges here
Hey, shout out to Trap Apparel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for
give her a
sure.
shout out.
That's dope. Smelf tell them round is a shape.
he
For
say?
real. Because I'm round now and shit, you know? But I've considered that I'm just getting older, so I'm getting bigger, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're growing to the size.
I'm growing to the size I'm
The
supposed to be, yeah?
He's
Um,
in ¿cómo se dice? Like when you're getting ready to get buff.
It's bulking
He's in volume
season.
season. Yeah.
bulking
You guys don't
season.
know that, but
Yeah.
he is.
You know, the other thing that I like about in Mexico is that people go and buy the meat from the butcher, and then remember,
do.
like ahí, like they just cut it for that day.
Yeah, they
no?
cut it for you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I think that's dope too and shit. You know,
Cut it for you. Yeah.
eating
Also,
fresher food.
tortillas
Yeah, the
too.
freshly made and shit. You know.
Yeah, the fruta. You know how there's like women that they bring I don't know, they just be selling like small amounts of like fruit and things from their backyard,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
las que son nativas,
Uh-huh.
the natives there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and everything is organic, and it's a trip to think that, like,
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I noticed too. Like here, the oranges you can peel them really easy, but that's because they genetically modify things. So, like, if you go to a different country and you eat an orange that's not modified, te cuesta pelarla, no?
Actually, it is harder
you
in
know?
Mexico. Now
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I'm remembering, I'm getting fucking
Yeah,
flashbacks.
for
Yeah.
sure. Or you cut a
That's
watermelon and
crazy.
there's like a gang of seeds in it and shit, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
here is like limited seeds
I
already and
think
shit, you
I
know?
think I haven't seen a watermelon with seeds in like
Yeah,
years.
like
What
the
about you?
cantaloupes and shit and all
What
that, you
about you?
know?
Have you seen any like with
Some that have
no,
seeds
pero
and
like
shit.
the black seeds?
No, yeah. Just
That's
the
what I'm
white
talking
ones and shit.
exactly. Like what the
Yeah. Because
that's
they
crazy,
genetically
man.
modify the food to, because that's how they feed thousands of people,
That's
hundreds of thousands of
crazy.
people. Yeah. It's crazy, right? You know?
Yeah.
Things to think about as you make food choices, man, you know? Like,
Yeah.
definitely. My grandpa used to grow, like, not grow, but he had a bunch of chickens and turkeys and ducks in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
They had all kinds of animals, turtles and rabbits and birds
Wow.
and
In Michoacan
all kinds of
or
trees here in Inglewood.
here? Oh, nice.
And he used to have all kinds of fruit trees and everything, you know? And he would kill the chickens in the backyard. He would
Así.
kill them and boil them and peel them and everything and make chicken
Yum.
soup
Oh,
fresh from the
qué
backyard
rico.
and shit, you
Hell
know?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know, he
That's
was fire.
life.
He was a do it guy. Like
Yeah.
I do this and shit, you know? Pero tenía, look, he had green lemons, or he had green limes, yellow lemons, oranges, green apples, pears,
Mm.
eagles,
Just
loquats,
a bunch of stuff. Did he have like a
toronjas.
farm or he just
Nah,
had
he
like
just had a big backyard. It was big,
backyard? Okay.
like his house was the house, and then the lot went almost to the other block of the other
shit.
street where it's his backyard, and he planted everything right there. You know, like a lot of stuff. You know, he had bananas, but they were like black bananas and shit. He had eagles, all kinds of fruit and stuff. Like I would just go out there and he had tomatoes, he had chiles,
You probably have
like
good memories,
chile
right?
pepes and stuff. Yeah. Me and my brothers and sisters, we used to go back in the back
Yeah.
con sal and
Mhm.
cut the green apples and wash them out and then
Mhm.
eat them con sal in the back, like sour and salty and shit.
Hell yeah.
Makes my
Those are
my
good.
mouth water and shit. You know. Yeah, a lot of good memories like that. You know.
Yeah, I remember I had my grandpa in Cuernavaca and he also had like a bunch of fruit trees, man. That was like paradise for me when I used to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Except
Yeah.
for the fucking bugs and
Yeah,
insects.
right. Yeah,
and
that's nature though. No,
I was
that's
like,
when
"Ah."
you know, like that's nature.
I hate
yeah.
insects, honestly.
I
Like, I'm
actually,
like,
I actually just read something the other day too. That you know when you used to drive from here through Arizona, there would be all kinds of bugs in your car in the front and the windshield,
yeah.
and Vegas
Yeah.
too. And now
Mhm.
there's less and less too,
Why?
because how the world is going, like we're using a lot of pesticides, we're using a lot of, so it's getting rid of a lot of the bugs and shit. So watch next
Yeah.
time you go drive, like even if you drive from here to Bakersfield or from here to Vegas, look at your
Yeah, there's not
grill
that
and there's
many.
not a lot of bugs anymore,
No.
or even on your windshield.
Mm-mm.
Even if you thought about 5 years ago, 10 years ago, there would be like a shitload of bugs. You
Yeah.
have to wash your car after a trip
Yeah, I
like that,
remember
you know?
that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just the way life is changing and shit, you know?
Yeah.
But going back to you and your music, man, like
Same.
so the challenges that you have, like you know, you're trying to get paid and all that. What about exposure, like people finding who you are and stuff? Like do you see that challenging?
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I feel like I'm really observative.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
observative. And I feel like you just have to in any kind of business, right? Connections matter.
Yeah.
Like if you're working with professional people like that are about their business, you'll have more exposure.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not, if you're trying to like for example, honestly like I don't have any interest in producing my music. You know, like right now, I don't have any interest in making my own beats. Like I leave that for the people who do that. You know, I
Yeah.
also think like focusing on too many things at one time, like that could be a problem too.
Yeah.
Even if you're really fucking good at everything, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I feel like I just haven't really focused on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if I wanted to, I don't want to say that I would have to sacrifice other things that I'm working on, like, because I'm really like focused on myself right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, working on myself. So I feel like if I really want to get there, I would really have to put some things aside and focus on music and, you know, working with people who have, you know, like just finding good business partners. I guess
for sure.
You could see it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
'Cause
finding like
that's what
making the
matters the
connections
most.
and shit,
The
you know?
connections, I think that's
Yeah.
what matters the most. And it's not even in a bad way. Like, it's not like you trying to take advantage nobody, but everybody knows. Like, let's be honest. Like in business, that's how it is.
Yeah.
You find connections, you do business with them, both parts, get something out of it,
Yeah.
and you just
Yeah, you
do
work
yeah,
hard and
exactly,
hopefully they
exactly.
like your work
Yeah,
and they can
yeah,
give you the boost
of
that you need
course.
and shoot, you
Yeah,
know?
of
Yeah, yeah.
course.
Yeah, because it is harder to do it alone for sure. I think anything
It
in life,
is,
you know?
man.
Yeah.
It is. Or yeah, or if you
Mhm.
don't have the right team, because I honestly like I know people who are really good and shit, but they wanna stay with a team that is just not working for them.
Yeah.
And it's
Because
like
they
that's
grew
just
up
pulling
together
you.
and
That's
shit.
pulling you
Yeah.
down. Like I don't want to be fucked up, but that's pulling you down. Like just
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's not like you're gonna betray them or nothing. Like if my homies are like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this with you. I'm gonna do this with this other person, and then if they're gonna be doing good, if they're making that move for their own good, and it's gonna benefit them, if they're my homies and they're like, if they're my friends or homegirls, like I'm gonna be happy for them.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be like, oh, you're not bringing the whole team. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
wanna come along, then work hard and you
Yeah.
can come along, right? Do you don't
Yeah,
think so?
like make
I'm
yourself
sorry. I'm sorry. I
useful.
don't, am I
No,
being fucked?
it
Like I'm
doesn't.
too
It
honest,
doesn't
guys.
sound
I'm
fucked
sorry.
up.
Am
I
I
mean,
too
look,
honest? I'm sorry. I'm
I,
like I'm a mom.
I'm not gonna
I'm a mom.
lie.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'm not gonna lie. It does sound fucked up, but
I'm
that's
a
real shit.
mom. Please forgive me.
That's it. That's real shit because,
I gotta calm down.
like, first of all, I totally agree with you because there ain't no free rides.
But I'm
You
not
get me?
lying though.
Yeah, you're not. And
I'm
then
not.
everybody, like, look, I'm the kind of person that, like, let's say somebody's becoming famous, right? And I'm part of that team. Like if I couldn't make beats, if I couldn't do reels, if I couldn't do any, I'll drive you around, bro. You get me?
Mhm.
Like, I'll be your driver and shit, homie. That's
Yeah.
my part. You
Mhm.
need your I'll carry your luggage. Like, I
See?
don't have like a pride thing where I'll be like, well, how else am I gonna be involved if I have no talent?
Mhm.
Like, hey, I'm gonna carry your luggage. I'm gonna do this. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep your schedule and
Mhm.
shit, bro. Like, tell me what you need and I got
Yeah.
you. Like, I'm gonna be your assistant or whatever
Exactly.
and shit, you know?
Yeah.
But you're gonna make yourself useful
Yeah.
as part of the team and shit,
Dude,
right? You know?
My friends, we play about this. Okay, so I
Mhm.
have like two best friends, and I've known them for like I don't know, like 14 years since I came here to the
Mhm.
U.S. And I'm always like, you're my manager, because she's always like, I'm always like, how does this look? Does this look
Mhm.
good or not? Like this and that, and then she helps me with just like the styling part.
Uh-huh.
She helps me a lot with that. So she's still there by my side supporting me and everything.
Mhm.
She's not a rapper or nothing,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
she's always willing to help, and I think that's, man, you guys need to stop being jealous of your friends and homies. Love.
Yeah, and I bet that happens and shit. Especially, I don't want to
Please,
say around
stop.
just girls, but I think with girls more. No?
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Eh,
Because with guys,
yeah,
they'll be
let's
more
just
like,
see.
oh, fuck that fool. I ain't fucking with him. You get me?
Some men are
Mhm.
jealous of like women who rap better than them.
I'm not gonna lie, I would be worried and shit, but I don't think I would be jealous. But I'll be like, fuck, I can't make a verse with her because she's gonna make me look whack, you know? I'll be like, fuck that, you know? I'm gonna only rap with
But-
whack rappers so I can be the best one on the
Yeah,
track. You know what I mean?
but just in general, I feel like jealousy. Like when I was really young, I'm gonna tell you guys this. When I was really young, I had a cousin, and she fucking had everything, man. And I
Mhm.
didn't have shit. Like my parents didn't have that much money, and
Uh-huh.
and I felt jealous of her.
Yeah.
And I looked up, why do I feel jealous? And it says that it's because you admire somebody, but your ego is too big. So if you feel jealous of somebody, take out that ego and just get inspiration from them, because it means
Yeah.
that you want something that they have.
Yeah, yeah.
And you could get it if you're really, if you get inspired instead of jealous.
Yeah.
That's some real shit.
What up, Check 805? Thanks for tapping in, bro. This is where
Hey,
everybody's at on a Saturday night,
What's up?
contemplating how the Rams are gonna win over Indianapolis Colts tomorrow and shit. My bad. I like watching football and shit, you know? But yeah, so definitely I get that. And I get the envy part, you know, like I grew up having nothing, you know, and but like I enjoyed I have a lot of good memories and shit. You
That
know?
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
of
You know?
course.
That
course.
didn't require money or anything like that,
Mhm.
you know? But yeah, so for you, like where do you see your rap career? Because you've only been doing it, you said, about 2 years consistently now, right?
Consistently, yeah.
Yeah.
Like since I started like dropping music, like in platforms and all that stuff. It's been 2 years. No, man, I feel like I'm at a point where I need to make a decision, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, okay. So if I decided to rap full time, I know that, you know, like I said, I have full custody of my kids and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And it's just like, I'm not sure if I want that type of lifestyle.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
You know, I don't really want that lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So
Especially like if you were become
I,
like really famous and stuff, you would have to travel the world too, no?
but it just depends though. Like, I think it's also who you're gonna be working with, you know, because there's some people that actually they just do what they gotta do and then they go to their hotel room and they go to sleep, you know,
Yeah,
and
that's
they're
what I
ready
do
for
and
the
shit.
next, yeah, for the and they're ready for the next day.
I
Yeah,
was at, I
instead
went
of just
to Mr. Shadow's
getting
party
that's
yesterday.
dope. Oh yeah,
And
tell
I
me
was
you
gone
did.
by 10:30 and shit.
Yeah, there you go.
You get
See,
me?
yeah,
Yeah. And then, I mean, people stay there and they were drinking,
that's cool
but to
too.
me, I have my kids and I'm with my
Yeah,
wife and I'm like, hey, it's
that's
time
the
to go.
same
Like, get back to
thing,
the
man.
fams and like.
That's the same thing, man.
Mhm.
Especially like when you're trying to change your ways, cause I have changed a lot. Like I used to live in Las Vegas
Uh-huh.
too.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Shit, man. And
yeah. Just
I
with
was
that,
out there by
just with that
myself.
Suspiro and shit,
Yeah,
no?
I wasn't. Yeah, my family wasn't around there to tell me like nothing. Like I would
Yeah.
just do whatever I wanted to do, and you know I was paying my own shit, so I was like nobody could tell me anything. You know, like I'm paying my own apartment, I'm
Yeah,
paying
yeah,
my own
yeah.
stuff. Nobody could, but it was just like too much. Like I had a lifestyle that I didn't really like, you know, and I just wanted to change for you know for myself and my kids and
Yeah.
just everyone, man, because
Yeah,
that's
you can't
not
continue sometimes with like a
no, dude.
party
Like
lifestyle and
I'm
shit, no?
27 years old. Like I'll be 30 soon.
You're
It's
27 right now?
yeah,
Yeah?
I'm
Oh, you're
27
still
right now.
young. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
but still, like I don't want to
I'm
be
41. I know I look like I'm 17, but just
18 and a
in case
half.
you were wondering how old I was and shit, you know?
Pero sí,
Uh-huh.
pero yeah,
Oh yeah, that's good, man.
basically.
You know,
But
it's good to be able
uh,
to see something
we'll see.
because
We'll see.
that knows you're maturing as a person when you're able to see what's wrong with yourself, no, and be like,
This
I
year.
gotta change this shit because this
See.
is not a good thing. You get me?
Yeah.
And I think that really shows a lot of like accountability in a way, no?
Yeah.
Like damn, like, and sometimes people can't see that, and it's too late. Sometimes, down the road
Yeah.
and shit,
Like my son, he's a perfectionist, man. And
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, you did this wrong. He's like, no, I didn't do it. And then you told me this and that. Like he's just like he thinks that like making a mistake is bad.
Uh huh.
And it's not bad. I always tell him like just learn from your
You gotta
mistake
learn, yeah.
and be better. Like we're not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's fucking perfect, you know? Like you just gotta learn and try to be better.
Oh, look, SI West Best is
Uh-uh.
like me. I'm 18 forever and shit. You know? I feel like I'm
Pero
16
sí.
until I have to run a mile and shit. You know?
Shit.
My wife says you
I'll
act
be
like
like,
you 16
nah.
and shit. I don't know if you feel like you 16. You know?
But yeah.
But like, where do you see yourself in 5 years then? So you're talking about
5
making a
years.
decision and right now because of
How
the
do I
way
see
it's
myself in
going.
5 years?
Mhm.
I feel like I'm still gonna be like known as a local artist. Like
Mhm.
people will know me. There's a lot of people in Mexico that know me too. You know, I
Yeah.
have some
There's
connections
a
like in
big
Guadalajara and
there's a big fan
Tijuana.
base in Mexico for the
Yeah,
music.
Mexico City. Like there's people who know me, but I feel like I'm just gonna keep dropping music. You know, EPs, videos, and
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to get more like features. You know,
Uh-huh.
but
Oh, baby
yeah,
joint feature,
basically.
Young Buddha feature coming real soon.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. But basically, I'm just gonna keep doing my thing, man. I
Uh-huh.
can't really tell you, oh, I'm gonna be at the top of the fucking world and you know this and that. But I'll
Yeah.
definitely. I see myself in a better spot. You know, like in a better position, and I know that a lot. It's funny because I'm not gonna say that I have a lot of followers, but people do know my name.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're like, "Oh, Blazy, oh yeah, Blazy." You know, like
Uh-huh.
I know that my name is mentioned in
Oh, that's
rooms
dope.
where
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not.
That's dope.
You know, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing my I think.
Keep doing your music, launching it and shit. You know, well, hopefully you got the best. Wish you the best success in
Thank
5 years. You know, it's a long time. It flies by.
It is.
You know, and I think as long
is,
as you
man.
have a plan and you stick to it, you'll be wherever it is you want to be and shit. You know.
Yeah.
I think for sure, growing social media is important as an artist and shit. No, so you gotta
Yeah.
focus on social media. You know. And things like that. That's one thing that we go heavy on and shit. You know, for us
Oh,
as,
yeah. I've seen.
as the West Factory and shit. You know, we try and post daily and try and keep things popping.
And you guys are also
know?
vendors too, so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
and you guys are vendors.
we're actually a clothing line.
team. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what we are. We're a clothing line and
line.
shit. You know.
Okay. You have
So
your
that's that's
podcast.
the thing of it. Yeah, and then from there it's gone to music,
Events.
to podcasts, to events. So we're trying to do a
Yeah.
little bit of everything and stuff.
When
man,
did you
know?
guys start this?
The West Factory?
Uh-huh.
So the West Factory was started by my partner.
Okay.
That I think he quit today and shit. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. In 2011.
Okay.
But it wasn't
Okay.
going so good. You get me? Like at first it started strong and
Yeah.
you know, and then it wasn't doing so good. Everything slowed down, and then
Mhm.
I joined it in 2018, and then
Okay.
that's kind of like when it became like an actual company.
Was
you know?
that? Oh no. COVID was in 2020.
Yeah.
Okay. Did it slow down a little bit with COVID or not really?
Well, that's when we started ramping it up more, right?
Mm.
Because we had more time to focus, more time
Mhm.
to do a little bit of like put energy behind it. That's when we did a lot of our planning and stuff, you know?
Okay.
And then that's when we starting like, hey, we're gonna grow social media. Before it didn't have a presence in social media, just Instagram, about 3,000 followers.
Mhm.
And then we created a plan around it, and we started executing, you know, using music as a marketing tool.
Mhm.
And then from there, we decided to make a podcast, and then from there and so on.
Okay.
And then we got into events and stuff, you know? Yeah, we got a lot more planned. I mean, we're trying to do exclusive merch drops with artists, collabs, like a
Nice.
whole gang of different things, man. You know, cartoons and shit.
Mhm.
You know, yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, but yeah, like what would you tell people that are just starting music, especially like a young girl
Mhm.
right now? You know, like what advice would you give her? Like, you
I
know,
would just say stay true to yourself. Don't believe everything that you see on social media because it's not real.
yeah, I just saw Hater World post this thing that
Nah, don't.
I saw Hater World post this thing where a 14-year-old girl went to go get like a BBL
You're
in
fucking
Mexico,
lying
and
to
she
me right
died,
now.
and that the mom
14-year
and the
old.
mom took her. You know, the mom took her, and they took her to Mexico.
makes me
She
so
gave the
fucking mad.
okay, and the girl ended up dying.
That's crazy
You know,
to me,
and I'm just like,
honestly.
fuck, like,
At least let them fucking be 18. Like,
yeah.
at
And
least
even if
let-
you're 18 and you're young, I mean,
still, but
yeah.
at least they're an adult, you know? Like, at least.
I get that's the thing.
feel
You can
me?
make your
But
own
like
decision.
14 years
Yeah.
old, like you're going through a whole ton of shit. Like you don't even know who you are,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's crazy. But yeah, like basically, don't believe everything you see on social media. Like, especially like when you think of women that rap, sometimes you think of like, you know, ratchet shit, and like you gotta be showing your ass, and you gotta be showing this, and you gotta be showing that. That's up to you if you like that, of course, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But all I'm saying
You'll
is you don't
definitely,
gotta do that.
you're
shit.
definitely
You
grow your
really don't
views
gotta do that shit.
faster and your
But
presence
is it gonna
faster.
grow for your music?
No, that's what I was gonna.
That's
That was what I was gonna
saying.
follow up with.
Like, what do you want to be known for?
And then they
What
be
do you
like,
wanna be
"Hey, I
known
got
for?"
40,000 followers because I'm a rapper." And then you look at their page,
They
and
have
it's
one
like,
song.
"I think you're a stripper and shit. You're not a rapper, you know." Nah, but hey,
Yeah.
again,
Up to
everybody
you.
do
Hey, yeah,
whatever
respect
they
to all
want
the
to do.
strippers out
You
there.
know?
Yeah, respect to all the strippers out there.
I appreciate
Get your money.
America for those tools
Get your
and
money, girl.
shit, man. You know, do what you wish.
But basically, what I'm saying is like, don't fall for it. Just be yourself. You know, just be yourself. That's my
Yeah.
only advice, and just stay through track, cause
It's a dirty
crazy
game.
out
It's a
here.
dirty game and
it's
shit.
definitely a dirty game. It's definitely a dirty
for
game.
sure.
But
And when you meet
gotta
some-
have thick skin too.
Yeah.
You don't be.
And I think when you meet solid
Thick
people,
skin.
keep them around. You know, like
That too.
work with them,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you know collab and
Mhm.
and you know because it's hard to meet somebody that's solid in the game and that's truly not trying to just benefit themselves, right? Because you know
Yeah.
it's a content world and everybody's
It
just
is.
trying to like do
Exactly.
everything for themselves and shit, you know,
Mhm.
and use other people for themselves
Mhm.
and shit, you know. Lisa, you said you're 49, but you feel 490 and shit. I trip out on that. But you know what? I was actually thinking in my head, Canadians are supposed to have a better way of life than the Americans and stuff, man.
She's from Canada?
Yeah, she lives out in Canada
Oh,
and shit, you know?
shit.
But you know, I don't know, because you know, America's falling apart right now, man. You know, America may not be a superpower in the next 5 years and shit, you know? So you may be in Mexico living it up instead of living in the
You never
US, you know? You never
man.
know.
You never know.
You know, my father right now has been telling me, you should come get your dual citizenship out here in Mexico.
Or buy
you
some
know?
fucking land out
Yeah,
there.
that's what he was
Sometimes,
saying,
yeah.
because he was like, you don't know what's gonna happen. It's not
No,
looking
it's
too
crazy
good,
times,
man. You know,
huh?
it is crazy time.
My dad tells me to do that too, but I'm
You
like,
know, in our
I don't
country,
know, I
our
don't know."
country's not that old. I mean,
not.
the United States is not
Mm-mm.
that old, so
No.
maybe this is the, you know, a lot of good empires always fall from within. Like,
That's the only
you
way.
know, yeah,
That's the
you
only
know.
way.
And
Yeah.
right now, it looks like they're divided from
Mhm.
within. They don't agree. The whole country is divided in half, right? Some are racist, some are
Yeah.
not. You know, this is my personal opinion, and
Yeah.
they're starting to cancel free speech. You saw they try and get Jim
Yeah.
McKimmel off TV, which I heard good arguments for both sides,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So,
gotta look
but
at
but
both
again,
sides too, yeah.
whether
No
you
way.
like it or not, nobody should be canceled out of anything. You just change the
No.
channel. I mean, you know.
True.
But you saw they took Stephen Colbert off the air, which is another person like Jimmy Kimmel and shit, you know.
Okay.
So you know, a lot of free speech things are getting shut down and shit, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't go back to Mexico City though.
No.
Like that shit is tough. It's too
Yeah,
much.
I
For
think
me,
especially now
man.
with
It's
everybody
too
being
much for
deported, it
me.
must be like really hectic in
I
Mexico,
tell
no?
yeah, and I tell
Yeah.
my one time I was on the phone with my tío, and I'm like, es que aquí, you know, like I can't even eat a real fucking mango. Like I can't do that. And I'm like, ya me quiero ir a veces. And he's like, ay, mija, like, what are you thinking? Like, you know how we live here. And I'm like, man, you know, and I'm like, okay, I'm privileged.
Look, Lisa said, I'm a new fan of Blazy. Make sure you go give her a follow on her
Thank
Instagram. What's your
you.
Instagram and your
It's,
YouTube?
oh yeah, my Instagram is Blazy. It's BLAZZ.
Triple Z's. Not because she's
Z's.
asleep and shit, but she wants to pronounce that Z's
Yeah,
down
yeah.
and shit, you know?
Yeah, Blazy
Yeah.
17.
Uh-huh.
And then YouTube, same Blazy 17. I think like the most popular song right now it's Hip Hope. And yeah, if you just look up Blazy Hip Hop, you'll see it there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And for everybody that's new, make sure you subscribe. You know, we try and bring more interviews, you know, online for up and coming artists, established artists, and all that good stuff. Entrepreneurs, just to share their struggle with us, how they came from nothing to something, and how they're making something out of nothing.
Yeah.
And as well as our tap in Thursday. Every Thursday, we play new music from all artists all over, man. You know. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that like. Appreciate everybody keeping that chat active. We about to do this
Thank
little
you.
thing right now. Anything else you want to tell the people and shit?
I just want to say thank you for all your comments and like all the girls in the comments. Thank you. Shout out to you. And thank you
Why-
for having me. I
yeah.
appreciate it.
Why Blaze? Why 17?
17, it's a lucky number.
Oh yeah.
It's what's I don't know. I feel like
Six,
I feel like it's my
seven. Oh no,
my
that's not
lucky
that one
number.
and shit.
No, I said no.
You can tell I have kids. No, 6, 7. They're gonna be embarrassed because I did
Teenagers.
that and shit. You know?
Take that off. Take that off.
Yeah. We're live, you know.
Yeah,
So
just
1
kidding.
7 is a lucky number. and shit.
Supposedly in my head. You
Oh,
know.
in your head? Hey, yeah. If you think it's lucky, you give it the magic it needs and shit, man. You know? Yeah. BD pulled her wrench. I don't know
But
what you
yeah,
guys
I'm
are
just
talking
a-
about.
I'm just a regular person, guys. Like I try to keep it real. Like I don't like to put up a front. Like what you see is what you get. And
Yeah,
that's
I think that's dope. That's the best and shit, man. You know. But yeah, like actually, I got one more question for you.
Oh.
Like,
Mhm.
performing. You know, you do a great performance and shit, right?
Thank you.
Like when you're on stage and all that, you have good energy and stuff. Like, and you say you were shy earlier. Like, what makes you be able to perform like that? Like what do you use? Like, how do you have a routine? Like before you go on stage, you get faded or something, or you know? Like me, I'm gonna tell you something before you answer.
Tell me.
I try not to drink as much,
Mhm.
but before I've been doing these shows, before I go on stage or like I help on here, I like to drink a beer and shit. I feel like it loosens me
Yeah.
up, you know, and like, and it could be all in my head, but when
Yeah.
I'm coming here, I don't know, this is probably like my podcast episode 96 or something like that.
Shit.
Yeah. And I still get nervous coming here.
That's crazy.
Like I be like, damn, I'm gonna go live. What
Yeah.
am I gonna talk about? What am I gonna say? You know, and you don't see it like that. I mean, I hate to actually put it out there, but just
Yeah, yeah.
sharing, you know,
It's-
like, And
I
that's
think
why I
it's
like to have a
normal.
drink or a beer, you know?
Yeah, I think it's normal. Like I have even asked like other like artists that have been in the game for a long time, and they're
Mhm.
like, I still feel kind of nervous. Like that's normal.
Yeah, yeah.
And they told me to just use that nervousness as somebody told me you're not nervous. You got the nerves.
No.
Like somebody told me that, and I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
okay, like I'm just gonna use that energy to fucking perform.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I always say like I always have to drink 2 beers
Oh, okay,
like
yeah.
before performing, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay,
You're
I'm
ready and
ready, I'm
shit?
ready.
Game
I
time?
always, I always smoke, but yeah, I definitely need 2 beers.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
magic
All
number.
right, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says she
Oh.
would talk behind. Oh, I don't know what you guys are doing and shit. But yeah, no, definitely appreciate everybody that tapped in. Hey, Nefarious, I appreciate you buying those collector pins. Check it out, everybody. We just launched some new collector pins. There's only 2 right now on the website. One of them is $7. So you can go and cop one of those. They're limited edition, so there's only like 99 or 98 of them left. Obviously, they're gonna be going lower and lower as we check throughout the time, you know. But make sure you go visit our website, www.thewestfactoryshop.com. Get your merch, man. Get the hoodie. We're gonna be adding a lot of new products in the next couple of days as well, too. Tomorrow, the Rams kick it off. I don't know if we're gonna do the tailgate. I think, like I said, I think my partner quit. I'm not 100% sure and shit. So if he pulls up, I'll be there. I'm gonna be at the game regardless and shit, you know. For sure.
You're gonna be at the game? Like the
Yeah.
actual game? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I go every game, every home game for sure and shit, you know? Um and we try and do the tailgates every tailgate too and shit, you know? And I like posting too and all that, you know? But
Mm-hmm.
the other thing too, when we got the show in Long Beach on November 8th, make sure you grab those tickets. They are moving fast and shit. I think out of 200, we already sold 75. So it's gonna be
I
a
can't
dope
see the
show.
comments. I'm fucking blind.
Oh yeah. It says me and her went on a roast chat. We're on kick.
So.
Oh, they're talking about another podcast. Are y'all talking
I'm like,
about?
me and you went on what?
Are y'all talking about the other young lady? I think
Shit,
cost of
like,
living is crazy up here in Canada.
fuck.
Oh, you know
Really?
what?
I was trying to go there.
I have seen that because I went to this
Fuck.
store to buy this black because I've been looking for a black flannel because I wanted to like when I go to a certain place I want to dress a certain like I want a black flannel and black jeans.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
my wife says it's girly, but I just be like, nah, I want to feel a certain kind of way. Like I want to,
Okay.
you know. So I found this black flannel, but I saw on the price tag it said $98 in the U.S. and 140 in Canada, and I was like, damn, that's a big ass difference and shit, you
That
know.
is-
I was like, damn,
yeah,
you
it's
know.
different. Yeah.
But yeah, so make sure you guys buy your tickets for that show. It's gonna be a dope ass show. We're trying to get Blazzzy to go on, so we'll see if she decides to or not. But we're gonna do this mic drop right now. So stay tapped in for that mic drop. It's gonna be dropping soon. Other than that, I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. We haven't done an
Thank
interview for
you.
like 2 weeks. So Blazzzy, I appreciate you making the
thank
trek
you.
out
Thanks
here
for-
from Oxnard.
Oh yeah.
And
All
sharing
for you
your
guys.
story with us and shit. Hopefully one day when you blow up, you come and you do an update with us and shit, man. You know?
I will.
And you know, don't forget the small guys, man, you know?
Yeah, you do.
But not definitely shout out to everybody on the chat and shout out to everybody making this shit
Hell
happen
yeah.
and making it pop, man, you know?
Thank you.
But other than that, that's it. Appreciate y'all. I mean, I don't know if you want to say something to them while I go and turn it off and shit. You know, you can. This is where you can diss all your.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, they know. They know. They can't. They know. They know, man. But stay tapped in for the mic drop. I think that's the best part.